It's all here.
Hey. We're home. Huh. Oh, my goodness. It seems like forever since we've been here, huh?
Need to let some light into this place. It's a little dark in here. Tell you what, I love it out on the farm, but it sure does feel good to be home.
Sure does.
You, me, the kids.
I know. This is...
Right here in our...
It seems like it's real, doesn't it? I mean, the last time we were here, Damien showed up and Dante's men showed up the house. I can't believe it.
Well, Dante's gone and Dante's not coming back. Everything's gonna be just like it was before.
No, it's not.
Found the cameras, huh, buddy?
What are they for?
They're for... just in case.
Just in case of what?
Well, in case anybody shows up that's not supposed to. And then we'll be able to see them, but they won't be able to see us.
We're all safe, right? We're all safe.
That's right. We are back. Back home. Finally home.
Come on. Man, Simon, you must have broken speed records to get down here.
I'm just worried sick about Katie. Have you found out anything about this Bruno guy?
Yeah, well, I got a call from a nun, a Sister Mary Bastillista. This is where Katie is.
What, a convent?
Yeah. Katie asked the nuns for sanctuary.
It's because she feels threatened, that's why. I've got to get to her before this Bruno guy does.
Wait. Now, we know that she's okay for the meantime.
Listen, Margot, I really have to...
Listen. You asked me to check out this Bruno guy, and I did. And now I have some questions for you. Good morning.
You're up early?
So are you, considering how late it was when you finally turned off your light last night.
You were awake when I came in?
Look at these colors. Aren't they just gorgeous? Nielsen brought them in, these golds and russets and burgundies. I love having a gardener. I wish we could do more with the grounds.
Mom, I need to talk to you. It's important.
I imagine so. I'm sure you have a lot to report after your Chicago meeting. Did you expect it to go so late?
It didn't. I was back in Oakdale in the early evening.
Really?
Yeah, I knew how much you were excited about seeing Will and Jen. I just wanted to give you enough time to see him alone.
As it turned out, it wasn't necessary.
And I had a couple other places I needed to stop by, so...
Yes. Rose has already called this morning.
That's one of the places I stopped, yeah.
And the others?
I'm not 16 anymore, Mom.
No, you're not. If you were 16, I would know where you were every hour of the night and day.
Okay. Okay, what's going on here?
Paul.
Something's not right.
Paul. Just because I'm confined to this house doesn't mean that I don't know what's going on outside of it.
This isn't like you.
This is exactly like me.
No. No, it's not, Mom. This is different. You're more... I don't know. Something's changed. What happened here last night?
You come up with anything on Stenbeck yet?
Good morning to you, too.
Sorry, Hal, I'm anxious. I can't get his face out of my mind. I was right, wasn't I? He's back.
Possibly. In fact, there's a good chance it was Stenbeck that you saw Lucinda's the day of the wedding.
So you're gonna have him picked up, right?
Wrong.
Why not?
Can't.
Hell, the guy's got a rap sheet who owns the state of Illinois. He shouldn't be able to jaywalk without getting picked up.
Jack, you're not going to believe this, but Stenbeck made a deal with the authorities. All charges against him have been dropped.
I'm with you, Parker. Nothing like a new toy to make you feel great. A new toy. Or a big old balance in your bank account. Do you remember when I made you that promise? That I was going to get a job, and I was going to put lots of money in the bank for us? Well, Paul Ryan's check cleared, and now you and I are on easy street. Or, well, we will be. Once Paul tells his mommy that your mommy is taking over as head designer. So you just play with your new toys, okay? And Mommy will work on a few more designs, and then voila! New spring line. You know, I'm very glad that we got rid of Snoopy old Craig last night. If he finds out what's going on, he'll try to spoil it for us, won't he? Snoopy old Craig. What?
Hi. You know, there's something kind of comforting about our threshold routine. I come over, you act perturbed, I come in anyway. Hey, Parker! What happened here? You two win the lottery? Expensive wine, man? Early Christmas? What's your secret, Carly?
It was my grandson's birthday. He just turned 3. We're going to move him out of his crib and buy him a big boy bed. I was on chemo then, and I was exhausted. I said to the doctor, I need help. I'm on a mission.
If you're a chemotherapy patient and feel tired and weak, you may be anemic. Ask your doctor about Procrit. Procrit is a natural way to regain red blood cells lost during chemotherapy. And more red blood cells can mean more strength.
Oh, this is a great one. This is a good one.
Procrit is proven and safe. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo. Procrit is for patients with non-myeloid cancers.
How do you like it up here now?
Good.
Call now and learn how Procrit can help you get back the strength you need.
See? What'd I tell you?
Your strength for living.
He takes a lot of energy, but I never get tired of him.
Of all the so-called complete box dinners out there, people are really falling for one. New home-style bakes from Banquet. Why? Because we pack everything you need, like tender chicken, savory vegetables, and a golden biscuit topping, all in one box. So in just minutes, you've got a complete real meal. And as any mom will tell you, a complete real meal is worth its weight. New homestyle bakes in 8 varieties. It's all you need to pick up.
Werther's Original Caramels?
They're new.
Mmm, they're creamy and wonderful to chew.
I love that taste. It's Werther's all the way.
Werther's Original. Hard candies or chewy caramels. Try them now.
It's time for the JCPenney shopping spree with 25% off great merchandise throughout the entire store.
Everybody ready?
Better make room. It's all inside and it's on sale. Hurry into the shopping spree at JCPenney.
After the bombing stops, what's next for Afghanistan? More tomorrow on The Early Show.
CBS Amazing Wednesday. It's the most incredible Amazing Race yet. Then see the premiere that has everyone buzzing. Go! Survivor Africa Encore. It's all here, CBS Wednesday.
If you've come for breakfast, the kitchen is closed.
Yeah, I happen to be friends with a certain ferocious tiger who wasn't feeling so well last time I saw him.
He's much better now. It's amazing how quickly kids bounce back.
Yeah, especially when you have a new toy to play with, eh, Parker? Nothing like the healing effect of a new toy. And so many.
Come on. Cut it out. Stop it. So what? I was paying some bills this morning. I discovered a credit card that wasn't completely maxed out, so I went for it.
Groceries, too. Quite a windfall.
But you know, Craig, grocery stores do take credit cards. Not that you've ever been in one.
Why stock up on groceries when you can eat out? Right, Parker? Speaking of which, you did promise to have dinner with me sometime this week.
Well, I can't have dinner with you any time this week. Parker's still not completely himself, and I'm going to be very busy.
Really? With what?
Back off, Craig.
Anything to do with your mysterious visitor last night?
You were acting like a jealous boyfriend.
You know if it's important, I'll find out who it was.
Not if you want to have dinner with me, you won't. Butt out.
All right. Consider me butted.
Good.
Listen, feel better, okay? Huh? You promise? All right. Good. Toodaloo.
He gave up way too easily, didn't he? He must have a plan.
If something's bothering you, Mom, just tell me.
You know me so well, don't you? Yes, you're right, I am. I am very upset about last night. I hardly got any sleep.
Well, before I left, you were so excited. You were calling Hal, wanted to see the kids.
It's a disaster.
Well, Will's dying to see you. Jen, come on, it couldn't have been that bad.
What mother frightens her son to death? Will couldn't even look at me in the face, and Jennifer... Hal took them home almost as soon as they got here.
Sorry.
And then the storm came, and the power went out, and I was here, alone, in the dark.
I should have stayed here.
It wasn't your fault.
Sorry, Mom. I saw you trying to reach out to the family. I thought you were turning a corner here.
I thought so, too. I felt so good. I felt so energized. And then when things didn't go as they expected... But you know what? I said I am going to make it. I am going to get through the night. I am going to make it through another day.
That's great. You found something to keep you going. What was it?
You. And your faith in me. And so I lit some candles, and I started to sketch.
That's what you were doing all night? You were sketching?
All night long. It got me through the endless night. And so here it is. BRO's new spring line.
Yeah, the feds dropped all charges against Stenbeck. He is no longer a wanted man, Jack.
Lying, scheming, murdering piece. James Stenbeck draws a walk. How? Hal, what the hell kind of deal is that?
By giving the feds a man exactly like him.
No. Drop charges on James to pick up David?
Amazing how the wheels of justice turn, isn't it?
That's why David got taken out?
I don't know if Stenbeck Sr. knew that his kid would wind up dead, but he did agree to lure him out of hiding so that Junior could get arrested.
That's why David went to Chicago.
A tender father-son reunion.
Only instead of a warm embrace, he gets a bullet from an Agent's 38.
You think he's still in Oakdale?
I found the remains of a Cuban cigar on the grounds of Fairwinds last night.
Yeah, I saw it too. So what? Could have been anybody's.
What? Nielsen, the gardener's importing illegal Cuban smokes now? No way. Hell, this is Slimbeck. He's back in town for a reason. And I'm gonna find out what it is.
Introducing a new Nestle Toll House break-apart cookie dough. Chocolate chip cookies with a layer of fudge filling. Just break, bake, and get Toll House cookies with warm, creamy fudge inside. More in your Toll House cookie to love in no time at all. Chocolate chip with fudge and chocolate chip with caramel. New from Nestle Toll House.
Introducing new Era Max.
I am a jungle gym. I am a trampoline. I am a brick wall. I am not a washing machine.
Now you don't have to be. New Era Max. Cuts through your active family stains to brighten whites and colors.
I am a finish line.
New Era Max. This is your era.
Cold symptoms making it hard to focus? Get Dayquil, the daytime non-drowsy, congested, stuffy head, sore throat, coughing, aching, fever, so you can get back your day medicine. Dayquil from the makers of NyQuil.
Have a great day.
Triple mascara from CoverGirl. Thickens, separates, and curls. 3 benefits in one smooth CoverGirl suite for a fabulous fringe of lashes. Triple mascara. Easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl.
We'll find that A and B. Because you lost 9, we know that B equals C.
Totino's pizza rolls are so easy, kids can make them on their own. Pepperoni pizza stuffed into a bite-sized roll. Totino's, it's how kids help themselves.
Now your kid can win a taste of what it's like to be a pro football player. Play the Score Day Sweepstakes and specially marked boxes of Totino's to win a trip to hang out with Brian Billick and the world champs.
Way to go.
Nice catch.
Look, you and I both know that Katie can be a little out there.
Yes, she is.
And she is my little sister, and I love her.
I know that. And you have been a big help, and I mean it. Thank you.
Well, now you can be an even bigger help. You know why she took off, don't you?
Yes. Because of me, I know. I messed up, and I'm going to make it up to her.
I know, and I'm not trying to guilt trip you. Katie's a handful, and I know it, but when she comes back, I would like her life to be different.
And it will be. It will.
So you'll be truthful with her?
Mm-hmm.
You go and you find her, and you need to promise me that you'll be straight with her, because, Simon, she is in love with you.
I know.
And you know that she never would have gotten messed up with this Bruno guy if she hadn't been wanting to prove something to you.
I know, and now I know what I have to say to her. I do.
Yeah, what you should have said months ago, that the two of you never should have staged this wedding just so you could stay in the country.
It was wrong. I know.
All right, and you can make it right. You go and you find her, and you convince her that this ridiculous marriage is over, and I know it would be painful for her to hear, but in the long run, she'll be better off. What?
I don't want to end it.
What?
Yeah, I love Katie, and I want to give it a shot.
What?
Yes, believe me, it took me long enough to realize it myself.
Simon, if you don't end this now, you're going to be spending the rest of your life with her.
I know.
Simon, the rest of your life. No,
yes.
Let me be very clear with you, Simon. If you go and you get her and you tell her that you don't want to split up, then you get ready for 50 or 60 years of Katie. And I'm talking house and kids and a white picket fence and possibly a lapdog and a bunny. And if down the road you do want to break up with her, she will hunt you down and make your life miserable. And quite frankly, I'll help her. So you be clear with yourself, Simon. And Katie.
I will be. I want to go get it.
Okay. The convent is just out past Luther's Corner. Here's the directions.
Thank you. I really mean it. Thank you.
What's up, buddy?
Nothing.
You know, we spent a lot of time together. And we were partners in Malta. And I've gotten to know you even better than I knew you before. I think something's wrong. Something's up. You want to tell me?
The cameras. Are they outside because you think Dante's guys are still after me?
Dante's guys, they couldn't find their own backsides without Dante calling the shots. And we both know that Dante isn't calling anything anymore.
But what if the guys that used to work for him want to get back at us?
Hey, buddy, the danger, it's all over. Your cousin Jack and the police and their bosses and all their bosses' bosses, they promised us that.
Do you believe them?
I sure do. How about you?
Yeah, I guess.
You sure? Because if you want to talk about this a little bit more, we can do that.
No, I'm fine. Can I go up to my room now?
Sure. I'll take your suitcase up for you in a little bit, okay?
No, it's okay. Grandma loaded it. It's heavy.
Hey, Jack, how did you go coming by?
I called Emma. She said you guys are moving back into your house today, so...
Yeah, Emma, she's been great and all, but just wanted to get the kids back in their own rooms, in the house.
Well, in that case, you probably need some pointers on the new security system, so I guess I got here just in time.
Yeah, you've been just in time a lot lately. Never had a chance to thank you for what you did at the wedding. By keeping your eyes open like you did. God, I don't even know what could have happened to Luke if you hadn't.
I'm just glad everyone's okay, Holden.
Well, I told Luke that everything's going to be all right, and it's because of you.
Oh, I can't tell you how good it feels to hear someone say that. It's been a long time. How is Luke?
Honestly, he's still a little shaky. Oh, but I don't think he believes that it's really over.
Hey, Pa.
Hey, it isn't too early, is it?
Yeah, I was just telling Parker how good things are working out.
You have a pretty talented mommy, you know that? I remember doing exactly what he's doing over there.
What's that?
Sitting around, playing with my toys while my mother sat and worked.
Well, Parker doesn't seem to think it's such a bad life, do you, buddy? So, how did Barbara take the news?
News?
You promised me, Paul. I'm not taking over as BRO's chief designer unless your mother knows.
Carly, I'm sorry. But I've changed my mind about that. I'm not telling her.
Lysol brand presents new Cling Clip-On.
None.
Fact, toilets with non-stop traffic need non-stop cleaning. Fact, toilets need constant freshening. That's as plain as the nose on your face. Fact, introducing new Cling Clip-On toilet bowl cleaner and deodorizer. With each flush, Cling helps keep your bowl continuously clean and wonderfully fragrant.
Flush, Bruno.
Fact, to clean your toilet, you don't have to work like a dog. New Cling Clip-On from Lysol, the toilet cleaner expert.
How a count eats a Reese's peanut butter cup.
I like to eat the peanut butter first.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
You know how they say you are what you eat? Well then,
You gotta wonder, what are they eating in New Orleans? Jazz it up with Zatarain's. Yeah.
Ah, time to relax. What a time for bad heartburn. Try Extra Strength Mylanta. It works on tough nighttime heartburn fast. So go ahead, relax, if you can. Extra Strength Mylanta.
When I brought Alice home, Ralph and Ed weren't exactly thrilled. Purina Cat Chow brand understood. They have mentors whose insights bring everybody closer together.
Physical, emotional, complete, at any age. That's the Purina Cat Chow way of life.
Taking fiber? Try Citrusel caplets. No more gloppy glass of Metamucil that can cause excess gas. Citrusel's fiber is different. No excess gas. Citrusel caplets. Don't just have a regular day. Have a great day.
Wait! Wait! Don't let winter dry out your lips. Give them Chapstick Lip Moisturizer. 10 moisturizers like aloe and vitamin E in a protective moisturizing formula. Chapstick. Wait! It's what dry chapped lips are thirsting for.
Excuse me, which brand of children's cold medicine have moms used more?
Dimetapp. But which brand is recommended most by pediatricians? How about Dimetapp?
The great grape taste of Dimetapp. Doctor recommended, proven at home.
CBS Tonight. This renegade kid is taking back the streets from gangs and drug dealers.
I was just trying to make things better.
But the system wants him behind bars.
Process him as an adult.
Not a criminal. They will lock you up.
It's a modern-day David and Goliath.
So what did you shoot the car up with? Slingshot?
All new Family Law, CBS Tonight. When a U.S. embassy falls in a foreign land, one JAG officer will become a hero.
Hey, we're gonna get you out of here!
JAG, new episode, CBS Tuesday.
Over half of Internet car shoppers find a different price at the store than they were quoted online. CarMax.com gives you actual prices, photos, and descriptions. And the price online is the same price you'll see in our store. CarMax, the way car buying should be.
Want to drive a great car, payment-free, until next year? Right now, you can buy any car in our lot and make no payments until next year. What you do with the extra money is up to you. CarMax, the way car buying should be.
So you're moving out of town, and you thought you could save a few bucks. But was it really worth it? You could have called Public Storage. They'll load it, move it, and unload it for less than half the cost of other long-distance movers. Call 1-800-44-STORE now for a professional move at a do-it-yourself price. Or if you need storage, no matter how much space you need, $10 gets you in. Call Public Storage now and move in for just $10.
Catch all the action of Big Ten football Saturday at 11 a.m. on CBS 2 Chicago. Brought to you by Pontiac Driving Excitement at your local Pontiac dealers.
Tracy Townsend and David Curley, weeknights on CBS 2. Everybody loves Raymond. CBS Tonight. It's all here.
We had an agreement,
Okay,
Paul.
just hold on a second, all right? I'll show you something. Look at these.
Well, they're terrible. You know that, right? These are worse than the last ones I saw.
But my mom thinks...
She thinks that these are good?
Yes, they... Carly, my mother thinks she has nothing left in the world except for me and her ability to design. You tell me how I'm supposed to tell my mother that I want to replace her.
Well, you just have to tell her. You say, Mom, I love you, but your designs are a little bit lacking. I think you need some time to get your groove back.
It would kill her.
So where does that leave us?
I still need you for the spring line.
As a ghost.
Carly, my mother needs to think that her sketches are being used.
Oh, that's fine, until November rolls around, and then what's seen on the runway has absolutely nothing to do with what's in that sketchbook.
She doesn't even leave the house, all right? She won't even be at the New York show.
Wake up. Newspapers, photographs. And besides, this is exactly what I didn't want. To do all the work while your mother gets all the glory.
Carly, I promised you. I promised you that I would see to it that you got your own line, and I will.
When?
When we complete the BRO spring line.
You know what you can do with your promises, don't you?
Look, I'll put it in writing, okay? I just have to see my mother through this.
contract that guarantees me my own label and my own line?
Okay, you have it.
Good.
That just leaves us with one last problem.
What's that?
Craig.
Excuse me,
Yes.
is Lieutenant Munson here today?
No, not right now, but we do expect him back shortly.
Thank you.
She will be anything that she needs to be if you get her what she wants.
Well, that's weird.
What?
The Portolano background material was right here on top of all the files. And you smell that?
What?
A certain noxious perfume.
Hey, Margot.
Would you please let you go? If you take it scooped off of my desk, I'll let you go right down to the street with all the streetwalkers and the low-life.
I came here for personal business. I came to see you, Hal.
Stop you from drumming up a little story here and there every once in a while, does it, huh? Does it?
Margot, you give us a minute, please.
Honestly, Hal, have you ever heard the term unholy alliance? Detective Hughes.
Margot, it's me. Do you have a minute to meet me? It's important.
What, too important you can't talk over the phone? Yeah. I could use a break.
Great. I'm at Al's.
You are at Al's? I'll be right there. I'm taking a break.
You really shouldn't rifle through her desk.
Oh, please. Margot can sit on it and rotate, and you can too, for that matter.
Hey, what did I do?
What did you do? I don't know. What would you call it? You made me think we had something going on, you know? Something crazy, maybe nearly impossible, but something, and then boom. You dropped me like the hottest potato in town.
I did not drop you.
Really? What would you call it? Hi, Em. Not tonight. Sorry, Em. Click. Bye.
All right, Emily, if you have to know, Barbara wanted to see the kids last
Barbara,
night,
I should have known. And St. Barbara nails herself to the cross, and suddenly I'm Emily who?
This is exactly why I didn't explain it to you last night.
Why? Because the hard-hearted, wicked witch that I am couldn't possibly understand the complexities of your life?
Frankly, yeah. Well, not the wicked witch part, but the complex part, yes. And Emily, the bottom line is, if you can't accept my relationship with Barbara, then we don't have a snowball's chance.
May I help you with something?
Yes, I'm here to see Mother Superior. It's about a visitor here to your convent.
And the visitor's name?
It's actually my wife, Katie Fraser.
Yes. You will have to see the Reverend Mother, Sister Mary.
Well, is she going to be much longer?
I don't think so. She's in with the other gentleman.
Who's that? How did you get here?
I got my ways, just like you, it seems.
I'm sorry, Mother Superior. You cannot let this guy near my wife, Katie.
I'm afraid that's irrelevant, gentlemen. Katie is gone.
You know when you're not feeling like yourself. You're tired all the time. You may feel sad, hopeless, and lose interest in things you once loved. You may feel anxious, can't even sleep. Your daily activities and relationships suffer. You know when you just don't feel right. Now here's something you may not know. These are some symptoms of depression, a serious medical condition affecting over 20 million Americans. While the cause is unknown, depression may be related to an imbalance of naturally occurring chemicals between nerve cells in the brain. Zoloft, a prescription medicine, works to correct this imbalance. When you know more about what's wrong, you can help make it right. Only your doctor can diagnose depression. Zoloft is not for everyone. People taking medicines called MEOI shouldn't take Zoloft. Side effects may include dry mouth, insomnia, sexual side effects, diarrhea, nausea, and sleepiness. Zoloft is not habit-forming. Talk to your doctor about Zoloft, the #1 prescribed brand of its kind. Zoloft. When you know more about what's wrong, you can help make it right.
Pulled in a dozen directions.
Mom, don't forget practice is at 5.
Oh, did you get the car to the shop today?
Mom, I have got to study for my math test.
I have to find a sitter for the weekend.
So what's for dinner?
Pull it all together with Manwich.
My feet love it. My elbows, knees. All the parts of your body will love Jergens Ultra Hero Lotion with the unique Hydrolux system that soothes and hydrates like no other moisturizer. Even my... Jergens, love your body.
One of these women uses Suave Herbal Care Hairspray. The other pays more for Clairol Herbal Essences. Both give great home. So who is who? If you can't tell, why should we? Suave. Don't you look smart?
Just want to say how I missed you all day. So I'm baking big old biscuits. They're the heart of the meal. My heart to yours.
For any woman who's ever suffered from a yeast infection, relief can't come soon enough. We hear you. Introducing a new Monistat 3 combination pack with a separate cream that starts to relieve the burning itch immediately. Other treatments may keep you waiting for up to 24 hours. The new Monistat 3 combination pack. It does more than cure the infection. It silences the symptoms. Monistat, fast relief from the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
Tonight, a fender bender between friends. Who's gonna foot the bill?
Sweet mama.
The King of Queens. Then what do you do when your child is a bully?
I don't know what to think.
Welcome to parenting. My name is Kim. I'll be your wife.
Yes, dear. Next, when Ray loses his wedding ring, the ladies take notice, especially his wife.
What are you doing?
Helping you unpack.
Everybody loves Raymond, and Becker's buddy gets hitched to a woman he just met.
Love's not only blind, it's deaf and dumb.
All new comedy, CBS Tonight.
Excuse me, what do you mean Katie is gone?
I'm sorry. I did not mean to seem so dire. What I meant to say is Katie has left the convent. She has gone away, moved on, vamoosed.
Why? Why? Did you let this guy here near her? Or,
Just a
or
minute,
what?
come on.
She told one of the sisters that she had not yet finished her quest for tranquility, her spiritual journey.
Right, and you know where this spiritual journey was taking her?
No. I have no idea.
Right, and you just let her leave, like that.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Mr.
Fraser, I'm her husband, as I mentioned to sister.
Ah,
Sister, yeah.
I see. Well, to be perfectly honest, Mr. Fraser, your wife's stay with us has been a bit of a nightmare.
That's just because you don't understand.
What are you even doing? Will you just shut... I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Please, can you explain to me what actually happened?
Well, first of all, she was completely unable to keep the vow of silence at meals.
It's my little songbird.
Yes, and when it was her turn to lead the evening prayers, she offered makeover tips for those confined to black and white wardrobes. She also suggested that we should petition the Popester, as she referred to our Holy Father, about that chastity thing. She said, and I quote, "Poverty and obedience are enough already." After 1 week with her, three of our sisters have given over their vocations entirely.
Well, she's very, extremely sweet girl once you get to know her, and helpful, too.
Yes, I know. When she receives the sacrament of Holy Communion, she told us that the host would go down easier with guacamole.
Well, that's a good point. Look, I'm sorry. If you weren't going to keep her here safely in this sanctuary, why did you call Margot Hughes?
Her sister?
Yes.
Yes. Well, to be perfectly honest, we were desperate. And Miss Hughes said that a gentleman would come to get her. But before either of you arrived, Katie was gone.
And you have no idea where she went?
I can only hope that she finds whatever it is she's looking for, and that she never again requires sanctuary from our order. No. Now, if you gentlemen will excuse us, sister.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, you heard her, didn't you? Weren't you listening? Katie obviously wants no part of you.
What makes you think she wants any part of you?
I know she does. I'm gonna go find her.
Where?
Why don't you mind your own business? Why are you even hanging around like such a bad smell? Go back to Atlantic City, all right? Nobody wants you here.
Whoa, slow down, pal. You're not going anywhere.
Oh, how do I thank you? How do I thank you for saving my only son?
Oh, I think you're doing a pretty good job.
Hey, you heard anything from the DA about them pressing charges?
No, they decided to drop the whole thing.
Of course. How can they press charges against you when you saved Luke's life and we know exactly what Dante wanted? Oh, sorry, honey. I didn't know you were there.
It's okay.
Hey, Luke. You feeling okay?
Yeah, I guess. I never got to say thanks.
No problem at all. It must have been scary, you know, to see a man get shot like that. And I know you got a lot of crazy feelings going on right now. Sometimes you're sad, sometimes you're angry, and if I made you scared and angry in any way,
It's not you. I'm not mad at you.
Sounds like you're mad at somebody.
It's me. I was so stupid the day of the wedding.
What do you mean?
You told me to tell you where I was going to be, and I didn't. It's my fault Dante found me. It's my fault that Jack had to shoot him.
Luke, you didn't do anything wrong here.
No, not at all. I mean, you are such a wonderful little boy, but you're a little boy, and you're brave, and you're strong as any adult. But none of this is your fault. No, not at all.
That's right, buddy. Hey, you've been really grown up lately. That's great. You know, it's good to be responsible, but you've had to worry about a lot of grown-up things, too. I miss Luke the kid, though. You know, the kid who hates long division but loves baseball, who constantly sneaks up behind me and jumps on my back even though he knows I hate it. The same kid I knew before all this happened, you know? Clavicle boy? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that kid. That's the kid. I want you to stop worrying about bad guys coming after you and whether or not your family is safe, okay? I'm watching your back.
How?
By making sure that you stay out of harm's way and that your family's protected, okay? Well, that's good. I mean, come on, with all my cop experience, it'd be a walk in the park, right? Huh? Sound good? Oh, good. That sounds like a plan. All right, you know, I'm going to show you the new security system, all right?
Oh.
It would take a while for him to get over this, but I never in a million years thought he'd feel guilty about it.
No, it's like Jack said. He's a responsible little kid, and he feels like everything happened because of him. But the fact is, none of it would have happened if he hadn't been Damien Grimaldi's son.
He is Damien Grimaldi's son, Holden.
Yeah, but there is something I can do about that.
What?
I can make it official. I can make it legal.
You want to adopt him?
Yeah, I want to give him my name.
Oh, yes, let's do that. Let's do that.
If this is about Katie, I found her, and Simon's off bringing her back now.
Oh, I was.
That's good. Our missing sister's alive and well, and that's all you have to say about that?
She goes missing once a month. It's hormonal.
Right. And once a month we get together for a cup of coffee and we shake our heads over it. So, what's wrong with Craig today?
Carly Tenney. She's lying to me.
Oh, really?
I found some sketches she was doing. She's designing for BRO, Paul Ryan. Actually, and she won't tell me about it.
It makes perfect sense to me.
Well, enlighten me.
A, Paul Ryan hates your guts. B, it's none of your business what Carly Tenney does for a living. And as far as you helping out that girl, your luck's pretty dismal.
I know why she's doing it. It was my idea.
What, have her design for BRO?
Barbara's burnt out. Well, you know, Carly needs the work, but Paul's forcing her to keep it secret.
But why? Why would he do that?
To protect his meal ticket. Barbara's gigantic, but impossibly fragile ego.
No, still, Carly gets her dream come true to design for a living, and Barbara gets to hang on to the one thing she still has, her professional reputation. So you ask me, it's a win-win situation.
No, not for Carly.
Hey, it's a big fat paycheck. It's still a win.
Yeah, but her name won't be on the designs. And that's what she needs. And if Paul forces her this hush-hush deal to keep Mommy happy, then she won't get the recognition.
Like, you really care if Carly's the next Versace.
I'll find a way to get her own label.
Oh, come on, let's just get back to earth here, little brother. You care about controlling people. And the uncontrollable Carly Tenney under your thumb, oh, that's heaven.
I think you misjudge the depths of my affection.
Well, that may very well be. But you don't have enough liquid assets to bankroll a paper route, let alone a big company for Carly.
Well, another reason to oust Lucinda from Worldwide.
What are you talking about? What does Worldwide have to do with this?
If I'm CEO of Worldwide, I'm liquid beyond belief.
You bought enough shares to knock Lucinda Walsh off her throne?
Yeah. But half of them belong to Barbara.
Oh.
So I need her with me. With her vote, I'm golden.
Well, you got a snowball's chance in hell that Barbara is going to vote her shares over with you.
And I'll just have to find a way to keep her from voting with Lucinda. I love our talks.
Oh, is that what this was?
Your advice is always right on the money.
I'm not eating that. No way. I don't even want to touch it. Ew. It smells. How old is this? Is there anything else?
Having too much wine with dinner? Tonight, make it roni. Rich and creamy pastaroni or incredibly delicious rice-a-roni. And all you'll hear is...
Can I please have some more?
Roni. Leave the wine behind.
Okay, we get it. Cats are into clean, but their litter box sure can make your home feel dirty. That's why there's Scoop Away Clean, and now it's even cleaner with a new improved formula that's virtually dust-free. So it helps keep your home smelling, looking, and feeling clean, because you love clean as much as your cat does. Scoop Away Clean, the clean way to live with your cat.
My best potty training advice is don't flush when Mom's in the shower. Breathing. Be careful where you aim. Watch out for zippers. Flush and wash your hands.
Help your child feel like a big kid with pull-ups training pants. Pull-ups go up and down just like underwear, and now their fun new designs even look more like big kid underwear. So potty train with pull-ups and watch how fast kids grow up.
It takes a lot of practice, but you can do it. I'm a big kid now. And that's all you need to know. That's all.
It's tough not having a car. With immediate claim service, Geico gets you back on the road fast. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Accidents can happen anytime. That's why Geico's here 24 hours a day, every day. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
It's time for the JCPenney shopping spree with 25% off great merchandise throughout the entire store. Everybody ready? Better make room. It's all inside and it's on sale. Hurry in to the shopping spree at JCPenney.
Pepperidge Farm Sausalito cookies. Mounds of chocolate and macadamia nuts. Hey, if you're gonna have a cookie, have a cookie. Pepperidge Farm. Never have an ordinary day.
A madman's dying words. He told me he raped her. Leaves a husband fearing the worst.
Sharon has a child growing inside of her that we don't know if it's mine or some monster.
And a wife dreading the unthinkable.
It can't be, Dick.
Now, what happens next
Even from the grave, he's still haunting us.
is everything.
You gotta help us find the truth.
This week.
Get your hands off me.
Or what?
Or I'll get the Mother Superior in here to, Wrap you over the knuckles.
Look, Katie changed my life.
Yeah? Don't take it too personally.
Listen, man, I am not going to take this from a guy who marries her and can't even tell her he loves her.
Listen, what the hell do you even know about our situation?
What do I know? I know you used her to stay in this country. You had her brother foot the bill for the two of you, and you never once told her how beautiful she was. Or that she had a smile that could make a joint checking account look good.
Well, thanks for the psychoanalysis, but you're a gambler, right? Yeah? Why don't you go back to blackjack? Because I'll tell you, you don't stand a chance with Katie.
When I find Katie, that'll all change.
Really? Hey, lots of luck.
Hey, look, if you get in my way, we'll see who's got the good luck and who's got the bad.
Emily, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. Here. So what's this really all about?
I know that we said we were going to take this one day at a time. I'm trying to be cool with that, you know. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have gone off on you like that. It's just that you're the best thing that's happened to me in a real long time, and sometimes I don't quite know what to do with that.
No. Neither do I, and it's a little bit scary.
Yeah. I know I'm a little intense sometimes.
It's not that. It's just that sometimes I think you want more than I can give you right now. Emily, last night Barbara wanted to see the kids, and I brought them over, and it was a disaster, Emily. Will got scared, Jennifer got mad, and I wound up having to take them home.
Why? They're her kids, for crying out loud.
You have to understand that Barbara is in a very vulnerable place right
please,
now.
I've heard this refrain one too many
Emily,
times.
she's fragile, and I have
She's
to
fragile,
be there.
and what am I? Huh? What am I, the Iron Maiden? Look, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be wife number 60 here, but what about that? I might need a shoulder to lean on every now and then.
I wish you wouldn't look at it that way. What is this, a competition? Are you even trying to understand?
Yeah, I am. And you know what I see? Two people who said they care an awful lot about each other standing face to face. Almost touching, not quite getting there. You know why? Because you're still only available to the woman who kicked you and your kids out of her life for a guy who's not good enough to shine your shoes. You didn't have to the explosion. You sat next to her bedside. You professed your love to her. But what did she do? She kicked you out of her life, Hal. But who are you still devoted to? Who's calling the shots? She is.
I really wish you wouldn't look at it
You
that
wanna
way,
know
Emily.
what? I wish something too.
What?
I wish you'd wake up and realize that I'm not the problem here. Barbara is. Oh, no. I'm really not up for accepting the glory for this cockamamie scheme to oust Lucinda from what's worldwide. No.
Don't be humble, Margot. It's brilliant.
It's nuts. And you say you care about Carly.
I do.
Then why would you use her to justify setting up Lucinda like this? It's just, it's manipulative.
It's perfect.
Greg. It's wacko.
Thanks for the coffee, sis.
What? Hey, where are you going?
I've got worldwide board members to get on the horn.
You're really going to do this?
For Carly.
Wands.
Craig doesn't know anything about the BRO arrangement.
He'd better not, because my mother has a huge chunk of worldwide stock, and the only way she can sell it is she offers it to Craig first, and he wants it bad.
And why is that important to me?
Because Craig knows if BRO's in trouble, we'll need a cash infusion, and selling that stock would give it to us.
And you think that Craig would try to force BRO into bankruptcy in order to get your mother's stock?
Yeah, I know he would. That's why he can't know anything about you designing instead of Barbara. If he finds out, the deal's off.
I know how to handle Craig. And believe me, he won't hear anything from me.
I'm counting on it. And a brilliant collection.
That you will have by the end of the week.